Life, Seneca teaches us, is short and unpredictable. This idea forms the cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, a school of thought rooted in the understanding that the only control we possess is over our own minds and responses to the world around us. The Stoics believed that by aligning ourselves with nature's rational order, we could navigate life with wisdom, calm, and purpose. Among these thinkers, Seneca stands as a timeless guide, whose letters and essays offer practical advice on how to live well. His teachings, though ancient, resonate today as much as they did centuries ago. Let us explore the core themes of his philosophy, which remain as relevant now as ever. Chapter 1. Time is our most precious resource. Life is long if you know how to use it. Seneca opens his famous essay on the shortness of life with a poignant reminder that time, not money or material wealth, is our most valuable asset. Yet how often do we squander it on trivial pursuits, distractions, or worries that never come to pass? Seneca argues that many people waste their lives by being too concerned with things outside of their control. We chase wealth, status, and the approval of others, all while neglecting the present moment. In doing so, we forget that our time is finite. To live fully, Seneca encourages us to focus on what truly matters: personal growth, relationships, and the pursuit of wisdom. By valuing our time and using it wisely, we unlock a life of fulfillment, even in the face of life's inevitable uncertainties. Chapter 2. Embracing the present moment. A central tenet of Seneca's philosophy is to embrace the present moment, for it is the only time we truly possess. He warns against living in the past or the future. Regrets about past actions or anxieties about what is yet to come only serve to rob us of the present moment, the only time in which we can act and make decisions. Seneca's writings often reflect on the power of the mind to shape our experience of time. By staying grounded in the present and accepting it as it is, we prevent ourselves from becoming overwhelmed by circumstances. We must train our minds to focus on what is immediately before us, and not let worries about things beyond our control take up precious mental space. This practice of mindfulness, living in the here and now, fosters inner calm and helps us approach life's challenges with clarity and balance. The Stoic mindset prepares us for uncertainty, teaching us that the external world will always be in flux, but we can choose how we respond to it. Chapter 3. The Power of Perspective. One of Seneca's most enduring lessons is the power of perspective. Our minds are incredibly powerful, shaping our reality and emotional responses. By reframing how we view challenges, failures, and setbacks, we can turn obstacles into opportunities for growth. Seneca reminds us that we often suffer more in imagination than in reality. Our minds magnify problems, creating mountains out of molehills. The Stoic practice of rational analysis helps us to step back and assess situations with greater objectivity. When faced with adversity, instead of reacting emotionally, we should pause and ask, is this truly as bad as it seems? By cultivating a rational perspective, we gain the ability to maintain calmness, even in the face of hardship. We learn that external events are neither inherently good nor bad. It is our judgment of them that gives them value. And so, the Stoic strives to remain indifferent to the twists and turns of fortune, focusing instead on inner virtues like wisdom, courage, and self-control. Chapter 4. Letting go of what we cannot control. A cornerstone of Stoic thought is the distinction between what is within our control and what is not. Seneca, like other Stoics, emphasizes that we should focus only on what lies within our power, our thoughts, actions, and decisions. Everything else, external events, the behavior of others, even our own bodies, is beyond our control. This lesson is particularly relevant in today's world, where many of us feel overwhelmed by external pressures and uncertainties. Whether it's the unpredictability of the economy, the opinions of others, or the outcome of our efforts, there is much we cannot control. Seneca urges us to practice acceptance of whatever life brings. By relinquishing our need to control everything, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and anxiety. This is not resignation, but a powerful affirmation of our inner strength. We cannot change what happens to us, but we can always choose how we respond. By internalizing this truth, we become more resilient and better equipped to handle life's inevitable challenges. Acceptance does not mean passivity. It means approaching life with a sense of calm, knowing that our true power lies in our ability to choose how we perceive and respond to events. Chapter 5. The Pursuit of Wisdom. For Seneca, wisdom is the highest good, and the pursuit of it is the key to a fulfilling life. Wisdom, in the Stoic sense, means understanding the world as it is, free from illusions, and knowing how to live in accordance with nature. It is the ability to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not, and to act accordingly. Wisdom also means self-awareness. Seneca encourages regular self-reflection, urging us to examine our thoughts, actions, and motives. This practice of introspection helps us become more conscious of our desires and fears, allowing us to make more thoughtful decisions. The pursuit of wisdom requires humility, for we must acknowledge that we do not know everything and that there is always room for growth. Seneca advises that we seek out teachers and mentors who can guide us on the path to greater understanding. He also emphasizes the importance of learning from the experiences of others, both their successes and their failures. By striving for wisdom, we cultivate the virtues of patience, courage, and temperance, which guide us through life's trials. In doing so, we find peace in the knowledge that we are living in alignment with our highest values. Chapter 6. The Value of Relationships. While Stoicism is often associated with self-sufficiency and personal resilience, Seneca also emphasizes the importance of human connection. We are social beings, and our relationships with others contribute to a meaningful life. Seneca urges us to approach these relationships with kindness, patience, and compassion. Anger, he warns, is one of the most destructive emotions in relationships. It clouds judgment, leads to rash actions, and damages trust. Instead of reacting in anger, Seneca encourages us to practice forgiveness and understanding. By recognizing that others, like ourselves, are imperfect and prone to mistakes, we can approach conflicts with greater empathy. In friendships, Seneca advises that we seek out those who inspire us to be better versions of ourselves. True friendship, in his view, is rooted in mutual respect, honesty, and a shared commitment to virtue. Such relationships are not transactional but are based on a deep sense of connection and support. Chapter 7. Facing Adversity with Courage. Life is full of challenges, and Stoicism offers practical tools for facing adversity with courage and grace. Seneca believed that hardship is an inevitable part of the human experience, and that how we respond to it defines our character. He teaches that we should not fear misfortune, but instead embrace it as an opportunity for growth. Difficulties, he argues, test our virtues and strengthen our resolve. By approaching adversity with a Stoic mindset, we can transform obstacles into opportunities for self-improvement. Seneca also reminds us that suffering is not unique to any one person. Everyone faces hardship in life, and by recognizing this shared human experience, we can cultivate resilience and empathy. We become stronger not by avoiding challenges, but by facing them head-on with courage and dignity. Chapter 8. The Stoic Approach to Death. Perhaps one of Seneca's most profound teachings is his view on death. He believed that the fear of death is one of the greatest obstacles to living fully. Death, he argued, is a natural part of life and should not be feared. By accepting our mortality, we free ourselves from the anxiety that comes with the fear of the unknown. Seneca advises that we should live each day as if it were our last, not in a frantic pursuit of pleasure, but with the awareness that time is precious. This perspective helps us focus on what truly matters and motivates us to live with intention and purpose. By contemplating death, we also gain a greater appreciation for life. We learn to let go of petty concerns and to value the present moment. In this way, the Stoic approach to death is not morbid, but life-affirming. It encourages us to live fully, without fear, and to find peace in the knowledge that death is simply part of the natural order. Conclusion. Timeless lessons for modern life. Seneca's teachings, though ancient, offer timeless wisdom for navigating the complexities of modern life. His philosophy encourages us to focus on what truly matters, to live with intention, and to approach life's challenges with calmness and resilience. By embracing these Stoic principles, we can cultivate a deeper sense of peace, purpose, and fulfillment. Life is brief, but by living wisely, we can make it meaningful. Seneca's lessons remind us that true happiness comes not from external circumstances, but from within. By cultivating virtues like wisdom, courage, and compassion, we can live a life of purpose and serenity, no matter what the world may throw our way.